Well, I think the idea behind this concept of communication is to create something like you know a satire of the overall Swiss watch industry, and we believe that we wanted to kind of ask for more transparency from brands and from the authorities, and this was the idea behind the Swiss Mad watch. So we created this watch in cheese with a cheese with a cow skin with an interesting movie, a little bit absurd, and with an absurd price. The absurd price was not that we think the value of the watch is 1,081,291. The price was chosen to symbolize sometimes the absurdity on some pricing in the watch industry. Reason why we use the completely absurd price that is inspired by the date of foundation of the the Swiss Confederation. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to sell this watch. We had many offers already. It's been 2 days into the fair. We already had last week when we launched the watch. How much are we going to get? I can tell you today, it's going to be more than 100,000. It's going to be less than 1 million for sure, but it's going to be somewhere in between. And the idea is we're saying basically that we think that today many brands abuse the system by producing, even though they're Swiss made, a lot outside Switzerland, and that has an impact on the industrial resources in Switzerland, and that means it's difficult sometimes for Swiss watch suppliers in the Jura Mountains, etc. So the idea would be that it's not just marketing; we actually want to support them, and basically the profit that we will make out of the sale, whatever that is, will be used to support them. Well, it all started a few about 2 years back. That the idea about talking about the Swiss made and positioning ourselves. It's a process of bringing, the first the concept watches, taking away the logo, etc., etc., to announce now that we're removing the Swiss made, and the movie came because we have our own way of communicating. We like to make those short movies a little bit like décalé or absurd. I love Monty Python's, for example, and we wanted something that is a little bit off the track compared to what other brands would do. And there were a lot of internal jokes that made us laugh. Maybe some people didn't understand them. I had so many people asking me, but did you really make a mistake and say Sweden instead of Switzerland? I was like, no, it's just like every time I travel around the world, when you tell, oh, I live in Switzerland. Oh, yes, I love Sweden. So those kind of things we like, and we make it for ourselves. If it makes people laugh, we're happy about it. But at the end of the day, it's we have fun the way we work, the way we design. We do it for ourselves, and I'm glad so many people love it. We're not just removing the Swiss made from our watches. We're actually going to certify every single 100% made in Switzerland with a certificate that comes with the watch. The only thing that we don't produce in Switzerland is the strap that we source from Italy. But you can trust Moser for being 100% transparent. We're not putting ourselves limits. I think Moser is known for the minimalism, the understatement, and that's our positioning. That's our line of design. Why did we make this the Swiss Alp watch HL2 or Minute Retrograde? Is because we have the sister company called Haute Lance, who creates amazing, very modern movements, and we wanted to have kind of a crossover between the two brands, and we use their movement, we interpret it in a very traditional way in our Swiss Alp case, using animal blue hands, and to show that you can combine modern design with traditional watchmaking, and that's what we wanted to communicate with that. Is it the future of the brand? No, we're going to continue very much the understated less is more approach, but it doesn't mean we cannot do something on the side. A cheese watch, a sapphire watch, a Swiss Alp watch, a Swiss Haute Lance movement. Sky is the limit. We are creators, we are artists in a way, and that's why if it's part of something we want to communicate about and we're proud about, we'll do it. Well, entrepreneurship is an important value because we are entrepreneurs. But our founder, Heinrich Moser, was an amazing entrepreneur, and we really support that. And entrepreneurship is a kind of an art of leaving or out of working, we trust a lot our people, the employees in the company, to bring ideas. I think we're ready to take risks. The way we communicate, the way we design, the kind of products we launch is not what you expect from other brands. We're not afraid to take risks, and we position ourselves. The idea of removing the Swiss-made logo label from our watches is a risk, and not many brands are ready to do it, but we can, because we're independent and I don't have to ask anybody. We decide it's our thing. So I think entrepreneurship is really about being creative, do things that your guts tell you, and just follow your dreams. At the end of the day, yes, there's a risk in everything, but if you don't take risk as a small brand, you're never gonna survive.